Today we got some more Harbor Freight fishing gear. I know, Harbor Freight don't sell fishing gear, but they sell things we can use for fishing gear and save money at the same time. By the way, if you like saving money on fishing gear, go check out my other Harbor Freight videos if you haven't already. Now, let's get on with this first hack. Harbor Freight fishing hack number 1. So this first Harbor Freight DIY actually came from one of my subscribers, and his name is Kevin. Kevin sent me this idea and I thought it was cool. And it uses a Harbor Freight suction cup. So I'm saying, it's just a suction cup. Actually, it's a dual suction cup. You know what I'm saying? But I thought his idea was pretty cool. And what he did, you see the handle, how the inside's hollow? Well, this top part right here, it's pretty thick and pretty tough. Well, you could drill holes in this handle right here so you could put bolts in them. Then Kevin took some PVC and he added the PVC to his suction cup handle. That way, if you got a fiberglass boat, you can stick it on the sides because you never have enough rod storage. I have an aluminum boat, and if you look inside of my aluminum boat, this bed liner material kind of covers everything in here, and that suction cup ain't gonna stick to it. But my center console is fiberglass, so I could stick a suction cup to it. Let's try it. That thing's on there good. You can't pull that thing off of there. It is stuck solid. Feels like you could rip the whole console off. That's actually pretty dang cool. Now I was thinking, and another idea I had is the outside of this boat is pretty slick too. It's not like the inside on the outside. So in essence, it's basically a perfect mounting place for our dual suction cup. I mean, what if you fell in the water? This would be handy to get back in the boat. I can pull this whole dang boat. That thing is on there. I mean, you could use this to like mount bumpers, so when you're docking your boat, you wouldn't scratch the side up. You could use this as a place to like mount a green light. So when you hang a green light off the side of your boat, it won't float off. Let me tell you, them green lights are freaking awesome. Yeah. A suction cup. I keep getting ideas for this thing. I might have to come up with something else for this.
I had a chance to see the world's largest suction cup one time.
Really?
I'm not sure how they pulled that off.
I don't know.
It went right over your head, didn't it?
Look at this. I got it on my weld table. Watch this. That thing will not come off once you put it on. That's crazy. Number 2. While I was at Harbor Freight one day shopping, I ran across this, and I thought, this is pretty cool, especially for the price. And what this is a 12-piece emergency survival kit. And amazingly enough, it ain't made by Bowers. Gordon, whatever Gordon is. Like I said, there's 12 pieces in here. It says it has all the essentials for every emergency. Got a water-resistant storage case. Always remember, water-resistant ain't the same thing as waterproof. I'm just saying. Let's see what's in here. The first thing in this kit, it comes with a cool, can't do it, flip out pocket knife. You know, it's got one of them little flippy levers. It's up on top when you start, so you push it down and it helps you flip the knife out. This one's new, so it's a little bit stiff. And I'm sure this ain't the best knife in the world, but actually it's pretty dang sharp. I kind of like this knife. And it has a little blade at the end where you can cut your fishing line and stuff like that. I kind of like that too. And it has a window breaker on it because it is a survival knife. Just saying. This survival kit comes with all kinds of goodies. Look at that. First, we have an insulated blanket. So if you're stuck somewhere and you're freezing, you can take this out. I doubt it's going to be your favorite blanket in the world, but it should keep you alive. And that's all that matters. Then we got this water bottle holder. You basically clip this ring right here over your water bottle. Then the other one's got like Velcro and a snap, and you can lock it onto a book bag or whatever, and you ain't got to carry your water around. I actually kind of like this. Next, we got a tactical pin. I don't know what that means. I do know on this end, they have a window breaker. If you're trapped in a car or something, you can break the window. And then on the other end is a ink pen. I guess so you can write a check or something if you're out there stuck on. I don't know. It's just called a tactical ink pen, okay? Then we got a pocket knife, which I already showed you. It's actually a pretty cool pocket knife. We have a flashlight. and it works. See what I'm saying? It works. Pretty cool little flashlight. And by the way, it takes AA batteries. And that's good because you ain't gonna have a way to charge it if you're stuck in the wilderness. That's kind of cool. And then we got this cool bracelet. It's got a little compass on it. It's got a little cutter right there. When you open it up, there's like a little cutter sticking off the end. Not sure what that's for. But the real use for these bracelets right here is they're made all with one solid cord. So if you get lost in the wilderness, you take this apart and you got a piece of rope with you, or technically a piece of parachute cord, but these are still like as strong as a rope, and that'd be handy if you're trapped in the wilderness. I mean, this is kind of cool, and I'm glad that you get a rope out of this because I ain't sure about that compass. I'm pretty sure north is that way. Anyway, I wouldn't trust that compass. Next, we have a pocket bellow. That's what it's called, a pocket bellow. You can extend this thing out kind of like an old style antenna. I mean, it's like a, seriously though, I ain't sure what this is for. If you know what pocket bellow is for, leave it down in the comment section because I don't know what that's for. Now this is cool. If you're stuck in the woods, this is the perfect solution. You got a little bitty spool of fishing line, you got a hook, and you got a curly-tail grub. So you can catch you something to eat and you don't starve to death. I'm just saying, you don't want to starve to death in the woods. And you got something to eat it with when you're done. I mean, you got a tactical sport. I don't know, that's just what they call it, a tactical sport. So let's say you cook your fish and you eating it and you having a good time eating your fish. And then a bear comes. Well, you jerk this handle off this sport. And now you have a tactical sport. Ha, ha, ha. I'm just saying, it's a tactical sport. Plus, you got a bottle opener on here. I mean, you might need a bottle opener to open a bottle of beer if you're stranded in the wilderness. But seriously, this is kind of cool. I like it. Plus, down here on the handle, you got a whistle. Let's see if this whistle works. Yep, it works. Tactical sport. Next, we have what they call a wire saw. It's basically a wire that's got like little teeth made on it. It's got 2 swivels on each end and 2 rings. Put it around a tree and you just pull it back and forth until you cut it down. You know, a wire saw. And we got a flint fire starter. And I did test this thing and it actually works pretty dang good. I mean, for a cheap flint fire starter, this thing worked pretty dang good. All this comes in this pretty cool little case right here. And like I said, it's water resistant. Oh, and I forgot, we got this saber card. It's like a tactical debit card, I guess. I don't know. This thing has blades all over it. It's got saw blade, knife blade. That kind of looks like a bottle opener. You can measure stuff with it. I believe that's for putting on a nut, like different size wrenches right there. I ain't sure what all this stuff's for, but it's cool. I mean, it is cool. A tactical saber card. People, it's kind of like a multi-tool, ain't it? And speaking of multi-tools, Harbor Freight, fishing hack, fishing gear, whatever, number 3. Did you know that Harbor Freight now sells a multi-tool? Cause I didn't. And it comes with a really cool case. And as you can see right there, it's got all kinds of tools in this thing. And honestly, this thing is made pretty dang good. It's made a lot better than I thought it was going to be when I bought it. It's solid stainless steel, and I like the way it's made. Now, this might be a hot take, but this has always been my opinion about multi-tools. To me, they have the best pair of pliers, period. When you lock these things down, they are solid. They do not slip. And I'm comparing these directly to needle nose pliers. Needle nose pliers are good tools too, but when you squeeze on them, the handles kind of give, and they don't have the strongest lockup in the world. But multi-tool pliers, I love them. They're like solid. Plus, look at all the stuff you get with this thing. I mean, you get a pair of scissors, get a super fine screwdriver like to fish your eyeglasses with or something, I guess. You get a larger screwdriver. You get a serrated blade knife with a gut hook on the end. You get a saw blade in case you gotta cut a tree down or something. Then you got this finer saw blade with a file made on it so you can file stuff. And you get a regular blade knife. But my favorite part about multi-tools is the pliers. The pliers are really made good. Plus it all packs up really small and it comes with its own case. This would be perfect to throw on any fishing boat. It'd be great to have if you need it. Harbor Freight fishing hack number 4. Now, why is that Harbor Freight shopping? I ran across these gloves, and these are really cool. Don't get me wrong, I've had a lot of the Kevlar gloves and different types of gloves, you know, with the rubber fingers. They're basically made for working, and these are made for working too. But the thing that I thought was cool about these gloves, you see that right there? I turned it inside out so you could see it. These are freaking insulated, and I mean, they're thick, and they're rubber coated, so they're work gloves. Well, they're rubber coated up to here. This part up here is acrylic, I think, you know, cloth. But I did not know that they made insulated work gloves like this. Now, the package that you get says that they're fully insulated, water resistant, and anti-slip. And like I said before, water resistant does not necessarily mean waterproof. It ain't the same thing. But looking at these gloves, I would say they're probably waterproof up to about here. If you get water on from here down, you're probably fine. But you know how cool these would be fishing? Like if you're cutting bait or handling fish, I mean, all that slime and stuff ain't gonna soak through your gloves. Plus, your hands ain't gonna get wet, so you ain't gonna be freezing because these things are insulated. And I mean, they're highly insulated. These things are thick. Insulated work gloves. I didn't even know they made these, but they will be a pair on my boat this winter. I'm just saying. Number 5. Something else I was thinking about while I was at Harbor Freight was rags. I mean, I always forget to bring clean rags with me when I go fishing. But I tend to keep a lot of them in my shop. And these are some of my favorite right here, the microfiber cloth. And I usually buy mine at Harbor Freight too, because they really have good deals on these things. I did a hack video a couple years ago where I showed how you could take a grommet and you kind of staple the grommet through the corner. Then after you got your grommet on, you can take a shower hook and you basically can clip a rag anywhere on your boat. That way when you want to wipe your hands off, you always got a rag hanging around. And Harbor Freight's a good place to buy rags. I mean, as simple as that is, they still have a very good deal on the rags. 6. Yeah, 6. Now I had these scissors right here on another Harbor Freight video because I really do like these things. I mean, I like how thick they are and they got a really strong cut. Sometimes you need scissors for your line, sometimes you need it for bait. The other day I was at Harbor Freight and I saw these scissors. These are electrician shears and they're basically the same type of scissor. I mean, they're made really thick and they got that cutout in them for like cutting cable or rope or whatever. But something I thought was cool about these is these come with a case. I mean, is that not cool? And the reason these big thick scissors are so cool is that right there, 50% less cutting force required. You know, when you're wiring like the wires, these are made to cut wires, so you know they cut good. Plus, I've been using these and these things cut really good.
Man, those scissors are really, really impressive.
Yeah, I think they're impressive.
That is true cutting-edge technology. I used to always use safety scissors.
Did you like them?
Actually, I stopped using them because they were kind of pointless.
Why?
You know, pointless. Well, I can only explain it to you. I can't understand it for you.
These are the scissors that I've been using a long time. These Cudas, yeah, Cuda. I've seen these at Walmart and different fishing stores, and they actually work really, really good because they got a really thick cutting blade. I mean, to be scissors. Plus, you got a handle where you can put a whole lot of force on it. These things will cut almost anything. These cutters here usually run about $20 or more a pair, and you usually find them in the fishing section because they Cudas. But while I was at Harbor Freight, I found some just like them. They're called multi-purpose scissors. I mean, they're pretty much made just like my Cudas with the handle grip like a pair of pliers where you can put a lot of force on them. These also have a limited lifetime warranty. But the thing about these compared to these, I mean, the main difference, these do look cool. I mean, you gotta admit they look cool. But these right here cost less than half of what these right here cost. And I guarantee you they're both made in China anyways. I don't think the quality has much to do with it. But these were pretty dang cheap, so I went ahead and got them, figured I'd try them out. Because sometimes when you're fishing, there ain't nothing like a good pair of scissors. Well, there you have it. Another awesome Harbor Freight fishing hack / fishing gear video. People are always leaving a comment that they'd like to go fishing with me. So we're thinking about doing a fishing trip. You know, you enter to win it, and we'll take the money, pay for a guide, a good fishing guide. Because I'm a great fisherman, but I'm not the best fisherman. I mean, I'm like probably number 2 or number 3 maybe.
All hail the fishing king. Whatever.
Well, I mean, I'm good at building stuff, but I'm not the best. I'm not the best. But if we do this trip, I'm trying to figure out like where the cutoff should be. I was thinking about cutting it off at like 100 people. That way, everybody that enters has a better chance of winning. And if we do this, we're going to do it on the James River. I mean, the James River is a little drive for me too, but you'll have the best chances of being successful on the James River. And what I mean by being successful is like,
Ain't gonna do it, Adam, baby.
we want to be successful, right? Anyway, everybody leave your comment on how you think we ought to do it. That drawing will be ran on FishinNstuff.com.
Yep, and you can get one of my shirts with me on it.
Yeah, and you can also get a cranky shirt.
Hey, he's just saying.
That's right. Hey, if you like this video, then go check out one of these videos. I'm serious, go check one of those out because this video is over.